name is Jagoda Risteka. I'm from Macedonia. This is my sister Jasmina. We work for an organization called Mobility Challenge. So our activities are mainly focused on how to improve lives of women with disabilities in Macedonia regarding education, employment, sexual and reproductive rights, but also what we are mostly interested in lately is to empower them in a sense of having more self-esteem, to be advocates for their own rights. I don't know how to...
For that matter, we had last year one workshop that was for 2 days, and it was very beneficial because it was for building personal capacity and their self-esteem mostly. It was very interesting when we were establishing the organization, because in Macedonia we have more issues about accessibility. We conducted a survey to see which are the main issues that we need to focus on with our work. And we did a survey, we sent online survey to many women, like around 50-60 answers we had, and asking what we should work on.
Why should we focus our work on?
And for us it was very surprising that the top issue for them, it was not society becoming more physically accessible like ramps or anything. They were like, I want to feel worthy enough to go out and be active in society. So that's why we actually decided to focus more on self-esteem and in parallel working on other issues like education, accessibility, and all the rest.
So this is one of the good, how to say this? About today we speak about public speaking, and for me always public speaking requires a time to prepare on, so I can really know what to share and to speak really what are my thoughts regarding the topic. Now, because just a few minutes ago, Eleanor asked me, would you share something about the organization and your work? It's completely alright, it's just on time to speak about public speaking. And one of the things that can help people about public speaking, because I'm working as executive director of the organization, I do have many times opportunity for a public speaking. So for me, it's very important to, in advance, to know what to say, because public speaking, we all know that it requires like spontaneity does not work for everyone when you are on a stage or when you are speaking. When you already know what you want to say, then yes, there is space for spontaneity. In 2013, I was in Washington, D.C. for a program, and one of the things that we got training on was about public speaking. And the lady said that when you are so well prepared, you can leave space for spontaneity. Then you leave space for spontaneity, because when you are you not prepared what you want to say, your mind is struggling, I don't know, in many directions, I guess.
Yes, but when we talk about disability, that is the tip I got from one friend. She said like, you know what to talk, you're living with your disability. So it is your natural state to talk about it. Just go out, trust yourself, and start talking. It's not always easy as we say it, but
so if you have any questions, that will be much easier for us. If you have any questions regarding our work, then yes, we can. Yes.
On the subject of public speaking, how do you strike a balance obviously speaking from your experience, also giving quite a lot of your personal struggle and often hate into the discussion where other people might have opposing views on even just your experience.
One of the greatest tips about public speaking, and when you are seeing some of the videos or you're watching public speaking, you will see that usually at the beginning people are saying personal story. When you say personal story, you have attention from them, and then their minds are much open for the message you want to bring to them. So that's how I think I make the balance. I don't speak all the time about my personal story. There's no sense. I want to bring a message about disability and to get their attention about how we can improve things. But when I start with a message, a personal story, then they feel more connected with me. And when you have connection with the audience, then you have open mind to hear it.
You're really trying to focus now on increasing self-esteem for the women in your organization. I mean, what is it that you, like, how do you do that?
It's a program. So we, together with Jasmina, we are working, first we started in the recent years on working on our self-esteem. So it was just for a personal matter. And then when we wanted to share this with other women, we were going through the processes that we went in our personal development. So we put that in a small 2 days workshop. It was a 2-day workshop.
It was through games and
Through
exercises, like many different small sessions, interaction with one another, expressing. First, we were working on a small group. How many women? Like
15.
Yes, maximum 15 women. So that helps you to get a better connection with one another, to start being open, and then when they feel comfortable, they start talking about themselves, and they're getting support from one another. And but that was just a part. Otherwise, we have like a program with exercises, with homework, with everything, with setting goals, with action plan, like all the steps that are going through how to improve one life.
Self-esteem is mainly connected with the thoughts you have about yourself.
The thoughts.
The thoughts, the picture, the identity that you accept as your own. So we started with that. How you think about yourself. Is it that true what you're thinking? Is it not something that you learned from a family or the society? Can we change this? What if you think differently about yourself? So these things are, awake some process with the thinking. And in the end of the program, we concluded with the goal settings and how they envision their future and what they can make to change their lives for better. So it's generally around it.
Because the main picture we have about ourselves regarding our disabilities, how our closest family and surrounding see the disability. So for people with disability that are coming from a family that see disability as something, as a tragedy, as something really bad can happen to them, then the person with disability feels the same about herself or himself. If it comes from a family and surroundings that are more open, that everyone is different, so what? Everyone has something that is handling in her life. Then that person is having better attitude toward the disability. But we can change the picture that we have for ourselves once we start questioning and getting new information, sharing our story and seeing some other perspective, like my family never felt that way about me or about my disability. Why? And then you're getting a different perspective and your mindset starts changing through that.
Religion comes into your scenario.
It's regarding religion, yeah, we are both not religious, but we are more spiritual. So, yeah, it is everything that helps to people to feel better about themselves, their life, and the world. For me, it's beautiful. No matter if it's religion, organization, family, or whatever, it's beautiful.
Yes. For me, the reason for low self-esteem, for a depression, for anything that brings people down, is that we believe that something else is establishing our worth. My worth is not coming, do I walk, do I see, do I talk, or whatever I do. My worth is established by my existence. I'm a human being, the end. So I don't need to work on my worth. I'm worthy because of my life. And that's my religion in a sense. That's how I see everybody. And I guess that helps.
To treat each other with respect.
Preciousness, to see in everything that is alive, a pressure, spark of the nature, or whatever we call it, God or whatever, existence. Doesn't matter, it's a word.
Thank you so much. Give a hand.